Hey guys, it's Keralis. Welcome back everybody to Ostriv. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you give this video a like. And if you do so, spank you very much. But ladies and gentlemen, this is officially the best 18th century Ukrainian village simulator on the market. For being in alpha, this game is incredible. So if you like what you see, make sure to check out the links in the description and let me know what you guys think about the game, alright? But with that being said, our village is thriving. We have a population of 73 and so far nobody dead. But will we see dead people in today's episode? I don't know, we'll see. The only problem we have is actually cash. Like, cash is not brilliant. Like, for example, this family has run out of cash. The Lysenko family. And I guess they're taking care of grandpa, which is, I guess, quite common back in Central Europe and Eastern European countries back in the days. Well, still is, I guess. But Dad Timofey has an employment. Marichka has an employment. But hey, they do have two kids, Hanna and Irina. 17 and 14. And I guess they have demands like the latest iPhone and whatnot, so let's just chip in some money. But the main objective for today's episode is to get into animals. And even though that kind of sounds terrible, we do have a little bit of possibilities over here. We have chickens, cows, and pigs. And the thing is, I never played around with chickens nor pigs in the game. So it's gonna be quite interesting. The only problem is that it might be a waste buying them if we're just gonna kill them straight off. Cows, I do know they eat hay. Chickens, I don't know. Wheat maybe. Wheat would be a thing, right? Pigs, what the crap would pigs eat? Taters? Maybe potatoes. What if they eat something else? That was going to be terrible for us, right? We're going to tweak this a little bit. So we do have wheat, we have potatoes, and next year's going to be a fallow. You know, I'm going to tweak that. I'm going to maybe take some buckwheat over here. So we're going to have wheat, potatoes, and buckwheat. And hopefully we can keep the nutrients up in the soil. Don't judge me on this, alright? We're gonna see how this plays out. It might be great success, or it might end up in a terrible disaster. One thing we need to do is maybe change the fallows around a little bit, because now we have fallow in all the fields, and it's gonna be on the same season, which is gonna be, well, it's gonna be starvation for our population, and that's not that great. But what was I doing? Oh yes, cow sheds. And let's get into cows. Please do production building. And those guys require hay and water, I believe. And that should be fairly easy to obtain, right? How much hay do we have? We have 10, 2... is that all? That is all. Okay, we might kill the cows. But before we get the cows, let's build up everything we need. So let's get this cow shed up and running somewhere abouts. And I guess, should we move the livestock further away? No, you know what? Let's not, because we do have all the hay facilities over here. Hay facilities. We have the fields over here, right? Let's align that correctly to that guy. Doesn't matter, Keralis. It does to me, it does, okay? That is close enough, I guess. And let's just put it down. No regrets. Do it. And I'm not sure this guy is going to be using the fallows which we have, or it comes with its own like fields or pastures, whatever you're going to call it. Can't really remember, but we need more builders, so let's assign a few extra guys over here. And where the crap are we constructing houses? Over here. Okay, in the forest. And this is a headache, because there's a lot of trees to clear. Maybe we should start moving across the lake. The only downside with that is that the bridges in the game are super expensive. I guess we just go around here, but it's gonna take a whole season for them to cover that ground. It is so flipping beautiful. Just look at this. Our fishermen and how the sun just... I love it. But anyhow, so let's just get back over here. Let's do 1, let's do 2, and let's maybe do 3, like so. I mean, that is kind of decent, right? We can even have some around here somewhere abouts. But other than that, let them get to it. One thing which I do want to ask is our beautiful mayor, Dimitro. How are we doing over here? Wealth, not too shabby, 73.51, and compared that to the neighbor, Pavlo, 93. Oh my goodness. I guess Dimitro is just sitting on the porch and thinking like, how the crap is Pavlo so rich? And you know, I will answer that question. He only has one kid. Kids do cost money. So our stud, Dimitro over here, has 3 kids, which is costing him a crap ton in upkeep, I guess. We need more houses, man. Because everybody seems to be just reproducing like Irish over here. And without those houses, those babies are not going to move out. We also need a cemetery, because Levko and Natalia over here are quite old, and they will die. Sitting here on the old people's bench, I guess. No, Dimitro. Mykola. And who's this? Oksana. I believe Marifa over here is the chicken guy. Balaklaya is going to be the cow guy. And I believe Darakechi is the pig guy. I hope at least. Because we need cows. And this is going to be the cheapest solution for us. That's just 30 coins. And cash, we don't have much of. Is there anything we can trade away? We have metal parts, and they're quite costly. Charcoal, and we do have a little bit of sunflower as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the strongest man in the village is currently building the cowshed. And I know I've said it before, but the building process in this game is incredible. It is so detailed. I absolutely adore it. So what was I saying? Houses and cemetery. In the cemetery, I've been thinking about maybe this area. Just look how beautiful it is, just overlooking the little bay and the lake. I don't really care, Keralis, they're dead. Yeah, but aesthetics. People, aesthetics. That might be a place for it, but first we need more housing, alright? So let's maybe set up a few houses and... Dang it, I kind of want it over here. How do we have? We have like 6 houses. It doesn't have to be symmetrical, but let's maybe try to make it a little bit nicer. Let's set up, let's align this semi-correctly, bear with me, and then let's maybe do 1... like maybe like 2, and let's maybe do a third one. 3. Please do. And it's gonna take forever because there are so many trees to chop down over here. But one day that is gonna happen. And by the way, how are we doing on the messenger? He's halfway there. And before that, let's see. Weaver's workshop, not needed. Let's kick some people from that. How about this, the tailor workshop? Let's maybe pause there, or maybe just have one person or something, because we're gonna be needing all the personnel into that. Because once the cows arrive, we can't let them die, and die they might. Thatchery, we have a crap ton of that, don't we? But let's keep it like that. Builders, we have boosted, we have 4, and still searching for 3 more souls to the building department. But they have not yet arrived. And then, let's maybe get a well for those guys as well, because well is something they will need to drink, right? The cows, that is. Or maybe, don't do it, Keralis. But, no buts. A slaughterhouse. This is so terrible. They just be coming here. Hey, there's my new house. The cow says that, right? And then it's gonna be like, hey, what is that building? That's a slaughterhouse. Chop them up and throw them on the Barbie. This is terrible. Do you have feelings, right? But do it. Do it. No regrets, ladies and gentlemen. And then we can have like a well in front of this, I guess. It's terrible, but at the end of the day, it's not that bad now, is it? How do we do it? Maybe like so, just to make it a little bit different. Boom. Perfect. So we're gonna have some cows over here, we're gonna have the slaughterhouse, and maybe even... Okay, I'm going crazy, okay? But maybe even just goes in a pigsty over here. Okay, maybe not. I mean, that would be a perfect fit, even though it's kind of like very close to the city itself, or the main square of the village. It's gonna be quite nice because we do have a slaughterhouse over here. It would be a thing. Okay, what is that? There's the hay dryer. Let's maybe temporarily remove that. This is such a terrible placement for it. It's not! It's just outside the slaughterhouse. Boom! Done it. No regrets. And maybe we can squeeze in this in over here, the hay dryer. Yes, we can! Yes, we can. Boom! Done it. It's gonna be a hay dryer. Ew! Okay, so we can't really trade anything with them, which we have. But they do sell cows, pigs, and iron. So how expensive is this? Buy a cow from Balaklia. 40 coins per unit, per cow. This is going to end in a terrible disaster. Because we need at least 4 cows, maybe, right? We would need a bull, because that is how babies are being made. Cow babies, that is. So let's maybe get 1 bull. We would need oxen, because oxen are going to be used to pull the plows. If only they would request something from us, that would make my day, but they don't. So 280. We could play it brave. We could maybe go in the reds and then hope we can trade away some of our stuff. But no, I'm not that brave. Not today. Not today. Let's go 4 cows, 1 bull. Deal or no deal? Deal. And how much, by the way, how much iron do we have? 6 iron and 873 nails. Well, that should last us for a little bit of time. But this needs to happen. People, build it up. See, this is what I mean about the game. It is so beautiful to see. All like little frameworks going in. Okay, but we need to hurry. I can see the cows on the horizon almost. Look at this. How beautiful isn't that? And then we're gonna get the framework on the roof as well. I'm a simple man. Can you guys please hurry up? Please, please, please. And we are done. Ladies and gentlemen, employ as many people as we can. Let's boost the priority on the well. Slaughterhouse, not that so much. But well will be a priority. Slaughterhouse, pigsty. Why not? Maybe we can get some pigs eventually as well. Okay, there's a little bit of people employed over here, so I guess that is great. Was that the cows? Uh-oh. 1 bull, 4 cows. Please don't kill him. Use fallow field if available. Okay, so we can maybe use the fallow fields or add a pasture. All right. So how does this even work? Okay, we're going to have all those buildings in front. We're going to have some more housing over here, I guess. So let's maybe do that in the background somehow. Okay. This is something which is not going to be completed in today's episode, I believe, because this is going to take like literally years for them to clear off this forest. But something like that. Okay, let me just a bit further up. Okay, that's maybe... Is that crooked? That's a little bit crooked, Keralis. It doesn't matter. It does. To me, it does. It needs to be straight and pretty. How about this? Almost, almost. Do it. And how we doing? Okay, I take that. That is a nice shape. So then we can use the fallow. There they are! Okay. Let's see the Ukrainian cow babies being made then. Is that the bull? That's gotta be the bull, right? The black one over here. And then we get the cows. But that means milk is being produced, right? Or will be produced. So we can maybe assign some of the trading things over here to have... okay, let's set up this. Let's get potatoes. Let's get flour. Let's get fish. And milk. This guy's doing what? Flour, potato, fish, and firewood. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Look at them. Look at all the firewood being stacked over here. We got some fish, potatoes, and I believe that is flour. Not too shabby. And my well is up. And obviously some bushes and trees around here. And believe, alright? Let's see if I can do some. Don't do it, Keralis. I'm doing it. It looks absolutely beautiful. And then we can have a birch tree. Not a pine. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. A birch. Boom. Perfect. Okay, this is a little bit of a necessary building at this stage, because we're not gonna have any pigs. But eventually we will. Hi! A messenger from Darakechi has just arrived. And he wants charcoal! Is this my lucky day? This might be my lucky day. How much do we have? 100 charcoal. We're rich. We're rich. That is 1,000 coins. Charcoal. 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 And charcoal. And more charcoal. Okay, there's going to be so many cars coming up with charcoal. Charcoal, 20. Charcoal, 20. Charcoal, 20. You guessed it. Charcoal, 20. Charcoal, 20. This is a little bit cheaty, I guess. I'm not sure we're going to be able to stack all our warehouse with that, but we'll see. Are they on the way? Let's see on the map. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen. And you know what this means? Is we're going to be selling all the charcoal. We can buy some pigs for a pigsty. Boars. Ew. Not 20, because it's going to be a little bit expensive, I guess. But maybe we can get like 8 pigs and 2 boars. And then they can multiply in, you know how it's made, right? The pig babies. 350 of that, please do. But I'm curious if we can be able to stack that with more in time. The convoy, the charcoal convoy has just arrived in our village. I'm wondering if this is going to be possible. How much charcoal do we have? 150 and going up. Okay, hurry up, please. Please build that up. And how are we doing on this over here? They're still being loaded up. Still 130 charcoal remaining. And the pigsty is done. Everything is just happening at once, alright? Where's the pigsty? Over here. So let's assign a few people. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just thinking, like, what the crap do the pigs eat? If it is potatoes, I don't have much of it. And it might be the end of those pigs. No! 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 Oh, man. Okay, it is what it is. I don't even know what they eat. Because nobody got employed in this building and those pigs died. That was such a bummer. That was such a bummer. We do have the cows. Cows were thriving, I guess. But the pigs, man, the pigs. So what do they eat? Oh, they just eat weeds. Okay, fair point. I don't think we have much wheat, however. Do we? Nope, we don't. We have 5.31 units. So now we know there's going to be wheat in this building, all right? I thought it was potatoes. Next season, we're going to have potatoes on that field. We're going to have wheat on that field. That is going to be hemp, and this is going to be buckwheat. They're just still standing over here. We hit the charcoal jackpot, ladies and gentlemen. Like, and please keep in mind that we also spent 350 coins on pigs, which died, unfortunately, because we didn't have any food over here. But now we do have. We have 4 wheat and 4 water. And how are we doing on this, by the way? Okay, they do have stuff. Bull! Amazing. So that bull, which is newborn, he can become an ox later on. And then we can order some plows from this facility, right? Boom! Order. Okay, we just need 2 oxen for that, but that's gonna happen. Okay. We are rich. Not super rich, but we are rich. We have 1,704 coins in the pocket or in the bank. House has been constructed, everything is just going according to plan. I guess. Yikes, you need to have a little bit of money? Don't worry, because I can chip in. Now we can afford stuff like that. We can even maybe... You know what, let's send out a world map. Let's send out a messenger to this place and let's send... No, that's gonna be enough. We're gonna see if we can trade maybe some food and whatnot. But first, the main priority is gonna be the houses, right? Yes, indeed. And then we're gonna get the cemetery up. Don't you guys worry. Everything will take some time. But it will happen. What is that? That was solar house. Okay, let's just move that up in queue a little bit then. Boom. Yeah, like the problem here is, the main problem is that there's so much trees to chop down, so it's taking literally forever. And the messenger has just arrived. Let's see here. Let's slow this down a little bit. You demand potato, dried fish, and cloves. Can't really do much of it, but I am gonna invest in about... I'm gonna invest in 16 units of iron, so that should be iron for ages for us. Pigs, I don't really dare to get them. Mainly because if I get the pigs, we don't have enough wheat to keep them fed throughout the winter, I guess. And it's August. I'm a little bit worried about the hay situation as well. Look at my ladies over here, harvesting potatoes. I believe the yield is going to be quite crappy this season, however, because of the nutrients. Compare that to that field, for example. This one, or this one, yeah. It's gonna be bad, and hopefully we're gonna be able to survive the winter, but we do have quite a bit of cash, so we will buy some food if necessary. But let's move over here, and let's just think about this. The cemetery. Don't do it, I am gonna do it. It's just a nice place for it. However, before we do that, I'm gonna squeeze in myself. I'm not sure that's gonna be the wisest idea, but let's see if we can rotate and squeeze in one more forestry guy here for this forest to be cleared off. Because more houses is going to mean more people in the community, and more people means more workforce, which totally means that we can have stuff like this happen all over the place. Let's put it over here. Let's prioritize that as much as we can, maybe like about here. So this burial plot, what is that even? It is just... it's just kind of a wooden sign. Okay, like, it's not much. It's not EPKA. But I'm gonna line that like semi-nice. And how does one do this nicely then? Syncing in progress. So let's say I would do... Let's maybe do 1. Yay! We've done 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then maybe jump away a little bit. Oh no! No! Let's see here. If I would place one of those gates, how big is those guys? Because we can surround the whole thing with fencing, right? Yeah. 4 hours later. And I'm still doing graves. And so far nobody has died. But just in case they do die, we are prepped. You know what the crazy thing is? Like, I'm not sure it is like that all over the place. But like, since I'm Polish, right? I grew up in Sweden. But I was born in Poland. And I always went there to my grandparents and such every single summer. And... the cemeteries are quite beautiful in like the Central European countries and Eastern Europe and whatnot, but people usually like pre-buy their little grave thingy and they get it like dug and just prepped for the moment they die is already. And just find it a little bit strange, just having that. Just like, you know, it's kind of like they're just waiting for their death to happen. It's I would say a little bit disturbing. But that is how it's done. So I remember, like, you know, like when my grandparents lived. Obviously, they're buried in the place they picked, right? But they always took me to the graveyard, because obviously we had relatives and stuff buried there as well. So we went there, and at the end of every single like visit to the graveyard, they took me to their place where they were supposed to be buried. And it was just so flipping creepy. They were like, "Yeah, this is our resting place," and I'm like, "But you're still alive." And they're like, "Yeah, but when we die, we're gonna be over here." It's like, hey. Okay, this is a very big graveyard, and since we only have 82 people living in the community, this might be a little bit oversized for those guys. And then we can have some bushes and little benches over here and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, you just believe, because we can do this, and this goes down all the way to about here. Maybe we should actually have an entrance on the other side as well. Or no, better off. Let's create ourselves a bridge. That is the most unnecessary bridge in history of bridge building. But if I would do a bridge just across here, yeah. How much is that? 245 wood and 470 nails. That is a little bit expensive, but it's gonna look so snazzy just having here. It's unnecessary, I know. Crap, I can't even place any more over here. That is how many we have placed. And obviously outside as well. This is going to be the end of my frames. It's going to be the bushes. The bushes have done it. But looky at my cookie. No, please don't. I do want to add more benches and maybe even rotate them and add them. Like here would be a place for a bench, right? And maybe even in front of the bushes over here. Let's flip this. Let's get like 1 and 2 set up. Maybe even 3. Oops. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Something like a so. No, you know what? That is going to be gone. There we go. Can look silly otherwise. Let's remove this. And in between here, more bush. Perfect. And obviously we can have something over here. I'm not really sure if we can squeeze in something, but maybe... Let's pretend we're going to have a cart parking. You might be, but that is not how it's done. Well, in my world, this is how we're going to be dropping off the dead people. Boom! And I'm gonna move up that in the queue just to kind of see it happen. The bridge would be a thing, but that is just so expensive. But move it up as well. Move it on up. Is anybody complaining? Nope. I'm gonna send a messenger to Balaclare. And we're gonna see if we can buy some more food for the winter. Not that we need that. I think we should be fine. We had a terrible potato harvest this year. And I believe we have pooped out... Have we pooped out more babies? Nope. Just 1 bull, and that's gonna be an ox very, very soon. But other than that, there are so many people coming to my cemetery. They're like, best park ever. Who is going around here? That is not allowed. I just want somebody to die. I know it's it's terrible, but and the bridge is being constructed. It is there's many bridges, but this one is mine, and I like it. How are you doing everything? Potato flour. So wheat is going to be coming in. So I guess we're going to be making more flour, and that's going to be used for the bread production, I guess. Right? Yes. Messengers visiting. Metal parts, clothes, dried fish, and flour. You sell buckwheat, iron cows. I'm going to get some buckwheat. Like maybe 10. 10 buckwheat. There we go. How are we doing in iron, by the way? Iron, we're doing quite fantastic. We have 19.9. 20 more? That's 240, yeah. In case of emergencies, we will have quite a bit. And I'm also going to invest in... I'm going to get myself 4 oxen and 4 cows. 6 cows. There we go. 4 oxen and 6 cows, which means I should be able to go over here and order 1 more plow as soon as those guys arrive. I know I did spend quite a bit of cash, but just imagine this next year when we got the plows, this is going to be so much faster. And obviously going to be adding more fields around here. Or more farms, that is. But houses is the main priority. 88 people and counting. Completed? Perfect. You guys go chopping. Plant trees? Yeah, that is something we can do. We can maybe even assign a little bit of a planting area for those guys. You might be about Keralis. Can you see the forest? Yeah, I know it's a forest. But it's gonna look nice. Not sure how that works, but I guess you just do this, the same as... Okay, maybe not. It is pretty much the same as a farm, right? Why can't I go... Oh, okay. But I can flip the entrance, right? So I'll go here and flip the entrance to that side, maybe? And how... Are we looking straight? Yeah, that's kind of nice, right? They're waiting to be mounted with a plow, I mean. Even though it kind of sounds terrible. So our guy over here is going to be making the... What you going to call it? The plows. And then the plows are going to go out to the fields. That is perfect. Cash-wise, 2,000, not that great. It's going down a little bit. No, I'm not chipping in. No way, we'll say. And since population is going to be growing, because there's a lot of houses that are going to be queued up, and winter has arrived, Jon Snow. By the way, terrible ending. But let's assign one more fishing dock, so we can build that for the next year, somewhere abouts. Maybe over here somewhere. Is that straight? It kind of looks nice. Boom. And I'm going to make myself one more of the tree plantation areas. From this to this. It's gonna be a little bit smaller, I guess. But it's gonna look quite nice. Boom! A tiny area and a big area. No way! Oh, it's sad. But now we can see the cemetery. Where is... Here it is! No, it even says, okay, she lived from 1640 until 1724. Olena, rest in pieces. Chop her up and throw her on the Barbie. Like, if this doesn't look atmospherical, I don't know what does. Says me, overlooking a cemetery. It's something about it. I'm gonna chip in a little bit of cash to feed peoples. Yeah, I am having quite a bit of low wages for those guys, which is not ideal. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna adjust that a little bit. Let's boost the basic wage to 1.5 and labor's wage to 1.3. It's not by much, but we do have a surplus of cash, and cash is coming in. So we should be fine. How about those? Are those operational? Yes, they are. This is working out. This is working out. Pigs, next season, okay? Next season. An ox died from starvation? Uh-oh. Don't tell me you did not build those guys in time and you killed my oxes over here. Okay, I don't get it. Why are those guys dying from starvation? Oh, supply for an oxen. Keralis, you're an idiot. I didn't know that was a thing. Supply for oxen, so we need to kind of click that, and now they're gonna be bringing some food for that guy. What a terrible fate. They've just been standing there dying, left and right. Which means, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send one more messenger over to Balaklia. There's a new pronunciation every single time. And we're gonna buy 2 more oxens. Dang it, I didn't know. Or maybe 4 even. Yeah, let's get 4 more oxens and then we should be fine. And that should be it. Do we have any oxens inside of this? Nope, but this bull could become an ox. Please do. Can I drag this guy? Yes, I can. Drag it out. Amazing. By the way, this guy is just standing with this little ox over here. Will he die? Or will he survive? The questions... Okay, no. That's a little thing. Okay, so he takes... This is just to transport the plow back to the farm field. Look at it. She's sleepwalking on top of oxes. But now this plowing, this should definitely help us with everything. We just need more oxes. We just need more oxes. How many do we have? We have... I believe we were lacking 3 oxes. So as soon as the messenger arrives, is he over here? Nope, need to send him back. Send him! Get more oxes, or maybe they arrived, did they? Nope, we just need more. We need more. But look at this! This is nuts and amazing. By the way, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be employing men as well. Because why not? look at this. They have a plow, you have a plow, everybody has a plow. So we pretty much just lack one ox. Slow it down. Flour, sunflower oil and leather. Charcoal, offers charcoal. I don't want to buy your charcoal. I want to sell my charcoal to you. Let's get pigs. 10 pigs? No. Let's get like two boars. And let's get 8 pigs. That's gonna be 350. Deal or no deal. And I'm gonna buy myself one more ox. 2, just in case of emergencies. Boom, done it. This is amazing. So now we have 3 plows, and there's a little bit of overkill because we only have 4 fields at this stage. We have 97 people living in community, and people running out of money left and right. I guess that might be because we are getting fancier items. But what do you guys think about this? Okay, those guys want pizza, those guys need some money, so let's just chip in. We have 815 coins, so that's going down. But hopefully we can trade away some of the charcoal. We have 250 charcoal. Okay, I don't want to be the guy, but maybe that should be nerfed a titty bit. Because once you get the charcoal trade up, but then again it's not, because everything kind of requires stuff to be produced, right? But then charcoal is so easy because you just get those guys up, have some of the woodcutter guys, and get some charcoal, and that is so easy to get. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get one more of those guys set up maybe over here. I know it's a tight squeeze over here, but it's gonna be so close to the trading post, and then we can just get the charcoal out of this building. I'm wondering if they're going to be slaughtering the pigs by default as soon as we reach the maximum amount of pigs in the building. We will see. We definitely will see. It's done! We have a slaughterhouse. Welcome. Let's employ 2 pigs, cows and pigs. Yes, please. How are we doing in the pig situation? 13 out of 20 and 10 out of 20. By the way, did we have boars? Yes, we have 2 boars, so they're going to be making some babies. Slowly, it's coming along. It's definitely not the perfect village out there, but it's semi-working out. My cemetery is quite beautiful. Somebody is just walking on the graves, which is a little bit bad, I guess. Maybe we could build... if I would get a fence here surrounding that, we can maybe pinpoint them to walk in between the graves and whatnot. But, am I bothered? No, I'm not. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude today's episode. What have you learned from this? Don't get babies, because you're going to get in financial problems, right? But other than that, it is nice. Okay, you don't have any babies, you're just idiots, I guess. We were going to be adjusting the wages for the next episode. A titty bit. Because we're making cash. We have 101 population, and the more houses we construct now, the better the economy is going to get because of the rent money and whatnot. So, until next episode, let me know what you guys think about the game once again, and it is beautiful. Holy crap, those pigs grow up fast. But you make pig babies, because we need that. How my plows going? Just chilling about, I guess. And this is just completed. And fishing dock. Assign order 3 boats. And I guess assign some people. Open vacancies 25. Yeah, houses are gonna be the main priority for the future. But Keralis over now. Have a very, very nice day. This has been episode 3 of Ostriv, the best Ukrainian village simulator on the market. Bye, everybody.